So if you're thinking about going both ways, meaning being dominant and submissive, or in fact, you know you're going to be going both ways, this video is going to be for you because we're going to talk about switching and all the fun and awesome things that go into it. So stay tuned. Hello, I'm Veronica Yanhs, and I make kink and BDSM fun, easy, and accessible. And if this is the first time you're watching this video, consider subscribing for more videos like this, and if you're into fun and easy kink, hit the like button below. So simply put, a switch is somebody who enjoys being a top and being a bottom. Instead of saying dominant and submissive, I broadened out those terms to being top and bottom so that it was more applicable to anybody, because you can be a switch without ever engaging in any DS play. And off topic a little bit, dom-sub implies there's a power exchange, and there doesn't need to be any power exchange in kink if you don't like it. And here are my top 3 things to keep in mind when it comes to being a switch and how to keep yourself safe but also having a ton of fun. Okay, number 1, when it comes to being a switch, you don't need to be an equal opportunist, which means you don't have to be 50% a top and also 50% a bottom. You can choose to be any which way you want. So take me, for example. I actually can have switchy tendencies. While I'm a slave myself, I'm only slave to one person, and that is my master. But there's also activities in which I love topping. And I've noticed for myself that I get into the mood of being on top and doing the things when the things that I want to do and the people that I want to play with are all involved in a very fun, laughing, lighthearted situation. Okay, number 2, I would totally keep a log of things that you enjoy performing and the things that you enjoy receiving. I'll never forget the time I was at a kink workshop and the presenter told me to slap my best friend who was sitting next to me in the face to see if various activities trigger things that we actually love or things that we actually hate. So I couldn't go through with it. I couldn't slap her in the face, so obviously I don't enjoy topping in that sense. But if you're going to tell me that I get to slingshot gummy bears at someone while they're being tied up on the other side, preferably with red vine ropes, then I am all for it. So the biggest thing is just keep a log for yourself because it'll really help you figure out what things you enjoy topping in and what things you enjoy bottoming in. And when you find people to play with, it's easier to communicate this because you've had this all planned out. And number 3, keep doing what you're doing so long as you're happy. So I'm going to go a little off topic here because this is something that I feel like I need to talk about regarding switching. So I have a lot of friends who are bisexual, and they have made me really aware of the stigma and stereotypes that bisexual people face on a day-to-day basis. Like she says, bisexual people are thought to be indecisive or have commitment issues or possibly just confused. And this is not only coming from the heterosexual side, but she said she's received stereotyped responses from people of the LGBT community as well. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is depending on who you surround yourself with, switches in BDSM can get the same rap. And you know what I say to those people who think that you're confused or are indecisive or who have commitment issues? Fuck the haters. Fuck them. You do you until it doesn't serve you anymore. Fuck the haters, fuck their ignorance, and you just go ahead and be your happy, switchy self so long as it makes you feel fulfilled and happy. And at the end of the day, just communicate your desires with the people that you're with. I mean, one day you might love being tied up in rope, and then another you may enjoy tying somebody up. Who knows? And the great thing about being a switch is that there's never a dull moment, and you're always exploring. You're always more self-aware, and I think it's a great place to be. And if switching is definitely something that you're interested in, I have a video coming out next time that is all about talking to your partner about switching things up in your life, in the bedroom, or a mixture of the two. So stay tuned for that one. And if you're ready to switch it up a bit, that was so pun intended. Okay, Anyways, so if you're ready to play up your switchy side and want to explore things, take my Kinky Things to Try in Bed quiz. I have linked it in the description box below so that you can start exploring what it's like to do things, fun things, while being both top and bottom. So I can't wait to see how that goes for you. And I also love communicating with my followers. So I would love for you to also follow me on Instagram and just say hi. Once you follow me, reach out in the DMs and say hi. I would love to get to know you more. If you found this video helpful, it would mean the world to me for you to give me a thumbs up and to also comment below on your biggest takeaways, because there's nothing more satisfying than being able to help someone unapologetically explore their kink. And if you haven't already, it would also make my day if you subscribed to my YouTube channel to join our little growing but awesome kinky community here. And that's all I got for you this time. I'm excited to see you in the next video, so have a great one. Until then.